we are so excited. We finally got this place going, and we really owe it all to Vered because she got her started. And when I finish my little talk, I'm going to let Vered tell you how we did this. But I had a dream. You know, Martin Luther King Jr. said he had a dream. Well, I had a dream because I was the first beautification person for Keep Pickens Beautiful. We'd never done any beautification. And everybody said, go ahead, Marion, what you want to do? I said, well, I love the park, but the park needs help. So when we started, there was the chamber building, and there was the shed out there. That was it. There was nothing here. So we started working on it. The first thing we did was the pergola right here. And there's two benches there, two benches honoring Don Russell, there's Don, and myself, because I think we had the dream. And then it just grew from there. So we put in the fence, the other pergola. Actually, the chamber did this. Sidney put in these marble tables. But we were stuck because we wanted to do shrubbery and trees, magnolia trees and all that. So we started asking the public if they would like to honor someone, or a relative or friend, and donate money, and we would put in a plaque, which was a great idea. This was one of the plaques that was put in with this magnolia tree. But the only problem with that was when the city was mowing, they hit our plaques. So they began to get a little dented and banged up. So Barrett says, okay, why don't we just put them all in one place? So she talked with Ben, and I'll let her tell that story. And they designed this lovely setting we have here. And Hemlock's installed it. But it's been a wonderful project. And I think it looks pretty good, don't y'all? Yeah. Considering it was nothing when we started. So there's a few people that especially were important in Keep Pickens Beautiful. And this is to honor the park and the people, not KPB. But Catherine Downs, I think Catherine's daughter. And your name is? Patricia. It's Patricia, and thank you. Catherine was the first person that ever was interested in recycling, as I understand it, in the county. And she used to ride the bus with the inmates who picked up the roads on Saturdays. And she served on our board from 2001 to 2007. And she's actually the one that got me involved in this. Catherine was. And they used to collect glass at the old building across the street, what is now the Pickens County Admin Building. We know where that is. And thank you, our commissioners here. You know the awful one without the windows? You know that building without the windows? That was where they started collecting it. And she's credited with starting the first recycling at all in Jasper. And then Maxine Moore, we all remember Maxine. She was president at the organization meeting held at the library in 1989 that formed as Citizens for, it was called CCC when we joined here, all right? Yeah. And she was a lifetime paid member and active in the Adopt a Road program. In 2009, CCC's name was changed to Keep Pickens Beautiful to be in step with local affiliates. Shirley Sulia and I worked a lot here together planning, and we have a bench that's in her honor that was done by her Sunday school class, I believe, but she was a faithful member from 2006 till she passed away in 2013. She was on our KPB board and was chair of our Green Ribbon and Green Thumb Awards. Have y'all seen those? Our Green Ribbon and Green Thumb. Dan does a picture every time it's once a month. We do one is for business and one is for homes that have particularly beautiful landscape. So we do that once every month. Then we had Kevin Osborne, and I was hoping Tracy would be here. He was a member of KPB for 9 years, and he served as president, executive director, and helped with other projects. And his stepson, Joseph Fisher, as a Boy Scout project, built his fence and the pergola. So we are glad to place KPB put plaques in honor of those particular people. And it's still open. If folks want to donate $50, it's what it costs us to get a plaque now. The price has gone up, you know, with rising costs. But we will continue the beautification. We'll keep planning and doing what we need to do. So Barry, do you want to tell a little bit about how this evolved?
Yeah. So we had talked about a lot of the plants that were planted originally had either overgrown and hidden the plaques, or had died and the plaques were getting buried in the soil, or just buried by leaves. And so as a board, we kind of tried to come up with some ideas as to what we can do. Talked about lots of different locations where we can bring everything together, and ended up discussing putting something over here. So I spoke with Ben Jones out at Whitestone Farm, and he actually came up with the circular concept of combining rocks to sit on with benches. So depending on your preference, you have lots of options. And he really came up with an overall plan for redoing everything, bringing in more native landscaping, doing a stream bank restoration project, maybe planting river cane or pawpaws to try and get the grass to stop growing in the creek. So there's a lot more that we'd like to do in the future, but at least for right now, this is a major step in the right direction. Having the boulders and the benches in a circle will hopefully make it so people will sit and like face each other. You can come out here. The extension office wants to have classes out here. People want to have meetings out here. If you're in the park and you just want to have a place to sit, it's nice and shaded near the creek. And all of the memorials are now much more visible and together. So yeah, we'll see what comes.
Thank you, Barry. So we're glad, and be sure and look around, and we have some refreshments that we've battened down the hatches because we're still getting some wind here. So thank you guys so much for coming. We appreciate it. I want to recognize Don Russell too. Don was our first executive director, and he and Billy Newton, I believe, were very much responsible for a lot of the great things that have happened in this county. And of course, I want to recognize our commissioner, Rob Jones. Thank you for coming. And Gloria is our secretary. I didn't introduce Gloria, and she does a great job. Anything I missed, Carol?
Well, Beth used to be on our board. She was on a number of years. Cody was on, went off, and came back. So we're all, I hate to use the word old timers, but yeah, we've all been around for a good while.
Good, good. Well, we're real proud of what we've done, and we will continue to do it with everybody's help. And Ron, I didn't recognize you. Ron has done a lot of work on the Dr. Rhodes. Al Roth's on our board. Let's see, anybody else? Everybody didn't wear their green shirt. They've got Anyway, thank you for coming, and have some refreshments, and please look around.